Your story. You're watching WCBI Sunrise.
All right, everyone, and welcome back into Sunrise. So many of us start our day with a cup of coffee. I know I did this morning, but understanding what's in that cup can help you figure out what you like best. So Mr. James White is a local coffee shop and business owner right here in Columbus and Caledonia. He's joining us in studio because he's going to give us a little coffee education, I'd like to call it. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Okay, so Mr. James, I feel like you go into a coffee shop, sometimes you see the whole list, and a lot of times I just pick, I'm like, we'll just go with this.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is, what is like the difference between your typical menu items, like your lattes compared to obviously your iced coffees, and kind of the breakdown of that stuff?
Okay. So a latte and a mocha, those are the two common things.
Okay.
They're essentially the same thing.
Okay.
Except for a latte doesn't come with chocolate, or a mocha does.
Okay.
And so you can have like a dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate mocha, and then lattes are generally your other flavors. Mm-hmm. Or at least that's how we do it here in America, mainly. And then the difference between iced and hot is generally just the steamed milk, and most of the time iced coffees are espressos made over ice, just so it cools it down instantly. Mm-hmm. Where like a hot latte or a hot mocha, they're just made hot, and then you steam milk and put it over the espresso and the flavor of choice.
Okay. Now, I guess the order that you do, like your steps for your coffee with your espresso, or if you put your espresso in first with your milk, or if you put milk in first with your espresso, is that going to change the flavor ever? Because I see so many videos on TikTok, like whenever I'm making coffee at home, and I'm just lost.
Sometimes, when you make your Americanos, sometimes if you add it to the ice or if you add it before, it can change it to some extent. But most of the time, if you're adding flavors to it, such as the white chocolate or hazelnut or whatever it may be, most of the time it's not going to change the flavor enough for you to notice.
Okay. So. And then one thing that I've seen on menus is chai. What is chai? I have no idea.
So chai originated out of India.
Okay.
And in Hindi, chai actually means tea.
Oh,
so we call it tea, chai tea, which really means tea tea. So chai tea is essentially a tea that has like cardamom and pepper and I can't remember all of the ingredients, but different spices that make it taste like it does.
Now, do you drink chais like hot or iced or both?
I think it depends on the person.
Okay.
Just like anything else when it comes to coffees or teas. I personally, if I'm drinking chai, I like it hot, but a lot of people do like it iced and with cold foam and things like that on it.
So if I like strong coffee, and I know a lot of times I feel like when people get into drinking coffee, they start realizing their coffee tastes weak.
Yeah.
If you are that type of person, what is a suggestion you would give to our viewers, maybe I guess about the type of coffee beans or grounds or products they use?
Yeah, so if you want a stronger coffee, especially if you make it in-house, more of a medium to a dark is probably what you're looking for.
Okay.
But if you want more of the floral or fruity flavors, which is where a light coffee comes in, that's probably what you're looking for. But if you're ordering in a shop, if you want a stronger coffee, most of the time if you just order a smaller cup of coffee, that means that it's got less milk.
Gotcha. All right, guys, we have more tips coming up after the break. Stay with us. All right, everyone, and welcome back. So Mr. James White is joining me in studio, and we've been talking some coffee education this morning. And Mr. James, I know I feel like of the holiday season are the holiday flavors that everyone loves. So talk to us just about some of the flavors that y'all have at Gradia.
Okay, so for our Christmas menu, we try to keep it simple this year. We did 3 main flavors. We did gingerbread.
That one is good.
We did eggnog and peppermint.
Okay.
And then what we like to do is brevets as well, especially for hot drinks. So we offer like the gingerbread and a brevet, even in a chai brevet.
Wait, what's a brevet?
All right, so a brevet is similar to like a latte or a mocha, except for you use half and half instead of whole milk or a milk alternative.
Now, what does that do to the flavor?
It makes it a thicker, creamier drink.
Oh, okay.
And it's got less carbs in it because whole milk.
Because we're being healthy this
that's
holiday.
Right. That's right. Well, and for us at Gradia, one of the things that we try to do is have our syrups and stuff that are cane sugar, so natural sugars, and without food dyes as well. And so we're trying to be that like healthier alternative.
Gotcha. So Mr. James, you started in Caledonia, correct?
Yes.
And you still have your shop there.
We do.
And so now you guys are in Columbus. Talk to me just kind of what got you into the coffee business and really about expanding. I don't feel like that's an easy thing to do.
Yeah, so we started off in Caledonia. It's called 740 Coffee Co. At that time, I worked for the post office and had been there for 9 years in various locations. And my wife and I just loved coffee. And at that time, Caledonia didn't have any businesses other than 2 restaurants where you could sit down and have a conversation with somebody over a cup of coffee or a meal, whatever it may be. And so we kind of found the right place, right time. So we decided to do the coffee shop then. And then around this time last year, decided to step away from the post office. And at that point, it came with the idea of expanding.
Yeah,
and
really
so
180 right there.
We did. And so we opened up the two other businesses here in Columbus.
Yes.
And so, and a lot of that's got to do with like, I pastor a church here in Columbus, so wanting to be a part of the community here more.
Yeah. And you know, I feel like you sharing your own personal story, there's probably so many viewers out there who are like, I feel like I want to try something else, but I like you, it's just that scared of trying. What would you say to them?
It's really difficult.
Okay.
There's really long days and there's really good days. But the reality though is that you're building something for you and your family, not for someone else. And so that's kind of the heart for me, is that though there's hard days and difficult seasons, we get to, engage and build the community around us, and also try to build up our family while doing that.
Well, Mr. James, I have so enjoyed having you come in. What times can we come and see you guys in Caledonia and Columbus?
And so Caledonia, we're open from 6 to 5, Monday through Friday, and from 8 to 12 on Saturday. And here in Columbus, we're 7 to 5, Monday through Friday, and then 7 to 3 on Saturday.
All right, guys, we're coming back to wrap things up. We'll be right back.